Hey, good morning everybody. It is day 66 on the Appalachian Trail. Just getting on the trail. I think Chips is leaving a little behind me. I believe I stopped to get water. I don't think she passed me, but we're not hiking together, but today's big goal is to get to some food, so we'll probably hike pretty good. It's only about 10 or 11 miles away. There's a Brushing Mountain outpost. I think it's like just a little convenience store with a deli that has like burgers and fries and things like that. So super excited for that. And then after that, we're gonna hike on to the next shelter, I believe, which is not far past that, which makes me happy because I struggle hiking on a full stomach. But if it's a couple of miles, like, we can really take our time. And so I should be able, long story short, I should be able to eat as much as I want at the deli. So and probably pack some out too. So that's good. Had a good night. A little bit of rain, but nothing too major. I was able to get my tent pretty well dried out this morning. It's in my pack. I always like, if I can get it dry enough to put it, I usually keep it at the top of my pack, and it fills out my pack and makes it work. Makes it work right. Otherwise I have to put it in the back pouch, which, I'll do if it's really wet, but I don't prefer that. So anyway, we'll see what the day holds. Not sure. I don't think it's like a super easy hike or a super hard hike. I haven't really heard. Usually we hear about it ahead of time if it's either really hard or either really easy. So it's probably medium. So anyway, about to get on trail. There was about, 5 or 6 people at the shelter last night. A couple people slept in the shelter. The rest of us slept in our tent. So it seems like as it's getting warmer, tents are becoming more popular than the shelter. So I don't think there's anybody else other than Chips there that I knew. There's a nice southbound guy named Cheesehead from Wisconsin. I just had a good talk with him this morning, but he's going to Sobo doing a section hike. So anyway, who knows what we'll see. I just got some water because there's not water for about 4 or 5 miles. So I want to make sure I'm good on that. I've only ate a honey bun. I need to drink my protein powder and carnation, but I may just try to snack knowing that I'm going to be at that deli hopefully pretty soon after lunch. So anyway, I'm gonna get on up the trail and I'll get back with y'all when I see something interesting or do something stupid. It's kind of the way it works. Or find a Mylar balloon. Or poop in the woods, which is unlikely because I used the privy this morning. So, but we'll see. And hopefully not fall. Anyway, I'll definitely update you if any of those things happen. So, well, a pretty big climb to start the day, but the trail is very nice now. Pretty level, clean, not too many rocks. Something Doc said yesterday to me, the gentleman I was hiking around, he said that he loved the ridge walking because it seemed to make the miles melt away, which is so accurate. Like, you don't think nearly as much about anything when you're kind of walking on a reasonable grade. It don't even have to be flat, just reasonable. Like, if you're climbing up steep, you're always thinking about how hard it is for, on your lungs. If you're climbing down steep, you're thinking about how hard it is on your feet and joints and knees. Yeah, it's nice to have little stretches like this. Got my headphones in, hiking towards some food. Chips beat me to the shelter last night by a couple hours. I purposely never get to camp early. Like, I try to get there almost as y'all know, almost every time right about dark, just because there's not a lot to do there. I'd rather enjoy the hike more, take breaks on the trail, just see more things. So yeah, very cool. Nice weather this morning. It's kind of cloudy and probably about 55 degrees maybe. Yep, I dig it. Oh my goodness, this is legitimately, in my opinion, obviously just for me, but perfect hiking weather. There's a cool breeze. Like I said, maybe 50s. Like, it's so comfortable hiking. And it's cloudy, which I prefer. I know that's counterproductive if you're trying to see some views and things, but just as far as like the hiking, the athletic activity, and just all that, like, I absolutely love it. See, I gotta get to a tree. Yeah, the trail is sweet. It's a lot easier to like hiking when the trail is not so difficult. So, which, I know we're signed up for hiking, so we shouldn't complain about having to hike up mountains, but you know what I mean. Like, on these super steep climbs, like you get a reward at the top. It is super hard. It's not fun all the way up like this is. So like I said before, I think we've earned it. Like our first 400 miles especially, like just very, very tough. They break you in right. I know it's a lot even worse coming Sobo because you got to kind of do the whites pretty quick and hike up to get tired in the start and all that. So yeah, it's interesting. It was interesting talking to Aquaman about coming Sobo and other people. I've met 2 or 3 Sobos now, and it's interesting, or not necessarily Sobos I met on trail, but people who have gone Sobo. And it really is kind of a totally different hike. It's almost kind of anticlimactic to get to Springer. I know it's an iconic start to the trail, but compared to, you know, going through the whites and the 100-mile wilderness and then climbing up Katahdin to end your hike, that's just pretty cool. So anyway, moving along really well. Like I said, aiming for a cheeseburger, so it's very, very motivating. Pretty cute little bench I just found in the woods. A little decoration to it. It's kind of homemade. I mean, I think it's made maybe from just wood. Like, I don't know. It's hard to tell, but it's pretty cool. I've not seen a lot of random benches in the woods. So I'm headed to a cheeseburger, so I don't think I'm going to stop here, but still I thought I'd show you guys. It's pretty awesome. Okay, something I figured out at the privy this morning. I think I had showed y'all one of these trash cans. This one says, please southbound hikers, take a plastic grocery bag of wood shavings to the Jenkins privy. Put the shavings in the metal can in the privy if possible, and then take the plastic bag to the next trailhead. I didn't really understand what that was when I saw it Sunday when we weren't really headed anywhere. We were getting shuttled out, but I guess the hikers, you should take a bag of the wood shavings to the privy, I guess, to get them there. I don't know how many people really do that. Apparently they do. There were several bags at the privy, so maybe I'll start doing that. I just didn't understand what it was the other day. So anyway, that was cool. So still hiking down the trail. Okay, so check this out. Just how small the trail is as far as the hikers go. My friend Nancy, she started about a week behind me. And she's, I don't know if I've mentioned her and Mako. I probably have, the standard poodle she's hiking with. I had done my shakedown hike with them on the Foothills Trail. Super awesome lady. Works at Trader Joe's. Just a super, super awesome lady from Knoxville. But anyway, she has just run into Fish, who is Chip's husband, the one that's trying to catch her. I call it wife blazing because he's trying to catch his wife, the lady that I'm hiking with. And she just sent me a picture, and she's like a few days back, but I think they're probably only 30, 40 miles behind us at this point. So, but anyway, she sent me a picture. She's like, I met Chip's husband. If you're still with her, please show him this picture. So, or show her this picture. So I thought that was cool. I'm not with Chips now. We're not hiking together, but I'll show her as soon as I see her later. So it's just cool. Like I'm meeting a lot of people who we kind of have common friends. I met somebody that knew Big Breakfast yesterday. Y'all remember Big Breakfast from earlier in my hike. And I still keep in touch with him pretty regular. But yeah, one of his coworkers was out here. Like, just, it's this interesting. Like, at this point in the trail, everybody kind of knows everybody unless they're just really fast hikers that just happened upon us. You know, just breezing by. But yeah, most of the people that are hiking it, even somewhat at the same pace, even if you're a week or two behind or in front, we kind of at least know who each other is at this point. So I thought that was really cool. Pretty fun little bridge. Plenty of water. Very cool. Okay, I met up at break with Chips. And first of all, she just broke down when I showed her that picture of Sunshine and her husband. She got teary-eyed, that's fair. But now look, she's for the first time ever gonna try a Nutter Butter.
So we didn't have Nutter Butter in the UK.
Yeah, no Nutter Butters in the UK. I think she's gonna like it.
Butter,
she likes peanut butter. I mean, this is the go-to.
I like it.
Thumbs up.
Thumbs
Can you
up.
rate it on a scale of 1 to 10? With 10 being the best snack ever, and 0 being a snack you would never want to eat again.
It's a good 7.
Okay,
Yeah.
good 7 for the Nutter Butter. All right, thanks,
Thank
Chips. I'm just passing by the token wonderful campsites that I always see in the daytime when I don't need a campsite. Oh my gosh. Murphy's Law in action. Look there, a picnic table. Not even at a shelter. Oh my gosh. Oh, there's Part of it's broken, but I can sit on the other side. So, oh yeah, when I really need a campsite, never find anything like this. Just the way it is out here on the good old Appalachian Trail. Walking through the beloved green tunnel. It's only beloved by me when it's tall enough, and this one is. So I like it. It's a nice stretch of trail. Just popped out to this amazing view. Oh my goodness. Haven't been a lot of views today. This one's really good though. I think over there, I know it's kind of hard to see, there's a little, I don't know if it's a town exactly, but I bet that's where the outpost is, where we're headed to try to have some nice lunch. So I think we're gonna get there in plenty of time. It's like, I'm killing it today. I definitely do my best hiking towards cheeseburgers or just food or general laundry, showers. Like I definitely take my time on days where we're just gonna camp. But yeah, so anyway, still gonna camp today, but obviously motivated by some food. So we'll see what happens. Hopefully it'll be good. Another really nice view. Really wide open on this one. There's a bird. I don't know if you see that bird in the middle. Oh, there's a couple of birds. That's cool. Oh my gosh, peeps. I'm closing in on the outpost and just met three of the nicest people. I think they're just here day hiking. They're from Wisconsin. I've now met like half of the people I've talked to today were from Wisconsin. I think a couple of the others from Ohio. So the Midwest is definitely represented down here. So anyway, they talked to me for a little while, asked me some questions, and the gentleman was nice enough to offer me $20 for my lunch today at the outpost. He knew that was where I was headed. They just came from there. So that was very nice. Like, people are so good out here. So if y'all are watching, I told them about the channel. I told them I wasn't sure exactly which episode it would be. I thought maybe episode 60 or somewhere around in there. So anyway, guys, thank you so much again, and hope y'all have a good rest of your hiking. Hope you have a good rest of your hike today. So again, thank you so much. So I'm headed to the outpost. I'm less than a mile away. They said it was a pretty easy hike. I think a little bit of a road walk once I get down here, so that's cool. So Chip still hadn't caught up yet, but I know she can't be too far behind me, so I'll wait for her before I eat. Don't feel right to eat without my current temporary tramway member with me, so I'll wait for her and then hopefully go in there and down possibly a cheeseburger, possibly 2 cheeseburgers. I'm really feeling the cheeseburger. If I get there and they only have like pizza, I don't know what I'm gonna do. Probably eat a whole pizza. Like, sometimes you gotta just go with the flow. So yeah, we'll see what happens. I gotta definitely give a shout out to the Piedmont AT Hikers Club. It looks like they're volunteers. We're maintaining the last 7 miles of trail I did, and it was really good, really nice. Such a big help not having to be going over blowdowns and rocks and crazy stuff. Just a beautiful section of trail. So definitely a big thank you to them from all the hikers. Well, I can't speak for all the hikers. Big thank you from me though, because I certainly appreciated it. Definitely helped me get to my cheeseburger faster. So closing in on it. I think it's like the road walk coming up. I'm probably gonna wait for Chips right here. Stopped up here at the road crossing to wait from Chips, and I think I see her coming on the horizon. Can't wait to tell her I got trail magic. I'll definitely split it with her. I'll buy both of our lunches, because I think that's what you do when you're hiking with somebody, right? That seems like the right thing to do.
Hey.
Chips is alive. Did you put your rain cover on?
Well, I wasn't sure this morning. morning, so I just put it on.
Oh, okay, cool.
And once it's on,
It makes your pack look giant.
well, once it's on, I worry that if I take it off, I'm jinxing it and it'll start raining.
Oh, fair. That's a good thought.
Yeah.
So there's the sign. Okay, peeps. Just leaving the outpost. We had a long, good break there. I had a bacon cheeseburger. It was really good. Reminded me of the old Village Inn. My folks in Heard County will know what I'm talking about, but it was really had that kind of flavor about it. I had some big order of fries, the crinkle cuts with good ketchup. They had a really tasty ketchup. Chips was like, she didn't think she liked ketchup. And I was like, this is really good, try it. And she ended up eating a bunch of it. So then I had a chili dog. It was also very, very good. The hot dog I think may have been deep fried. I'm not sure. It was really good. So I actually packed 3 of those out and 2 bags of Cheetos I'm gonna eat for dinner. So trying to get back on the trail now. Wow, some good views here. And let me show you guys this. Very cool. I believe that is I-77. I think that's the 4th interstate I've passed. I think I've been over I-81 or under, or I-40, I-26. So yeah, some really good views. See a lot of hikers in there hanging out. It's always cool hanging out with the different hikers. Everybody kind of sharing stories. A little bit of bad news was one of the guys I just kind of met in passing yesterday, but he was from Georgia. I think he may have lost his wallet. So somebody, because he was supposed to be there eating with another guy that I met, which was really cool. But anyway, I think he had to go. I hope he found his wallet, because that's worst case scenario out here. Because you're, maybe not worst case, probably, I'd say I'd probably rather lose my wallet than my phone. Maybe I'm not on the Appalachian Trail anymore. Hang on. I don't see. Okay, got a nice view here, but I don't know if this is Appalachian Trail. Oh, no, okay. I guess it still keeps going here, so I'll find my way down. So anyway, yeah, I hope the guy finds his wallet. Like I said, we're carrying everything on our backs, and it's weird. Like every time you go to a store or a restaurant, like they don't let you bring your packs in, so you kind of have to leave all your stuff outside, which is not good normally, but like if it's only hikers around, we don't even question it. But you know, if there's general public, that's when we kind of get worried. But always, it's kind of like I got this little fanny pack that I carry. It's good for when I'm in town and I'm able to, you know, carry my wallet, phone, and most essential stuff like that kind of with me all the time, which is cool. So anyway, yeah, like I said, I had a good, that was a great break stop. I wish they had something like that every day. I wouldn't even have to carry any food. So all right. There is a blaze. Did I just miss part of the trail? I don't think I did. Oh, okay, all right, I see a sign over here. I'm headed the right way, so I'll let y'all guys walk with me a little bit. So anyway, getting back at it. Sorry, I kind of lost my train of thought trying to figure out where I was going. I think I'm on it now, so. Yeah, okay, all right, cool. You can see where I'm at. Going in the right direction. Only just a couple of miles left to camp, so I'm still considering, especially if there's a lot of people at the shelter and there's not a great tent spot, I may hike a couple of more miles ahead. I'll have to carry some water there, but it's not that big a deal. And we've got about 16 tomorrow to Weary Feet Hostel, which is what we're shooting for. It's supposed to be really good. Radioactive actually texted me when he was there and just said the food was amazing. I think it's all vegetarian food that they feed you for dinner, but he just said it was just wonderful. So he highly recommended I stay there. So anyway, that's gonna be my stop tomorrow. So yeah, like I said, 16 is not a terrible day, but I'll just, usually when I'm going into the hospital, I like to try to get there at a reasonable time. So we're Chips and I were discussing it and trying to figure out, like we hiked almost 12 miles today in 5 hours. So, you know, if we can do that, then that would put us there at a pretty reasonable time, you know, even from the shelter. So anyway, I'm open-minded, but still plenty of daylight. I'll let you know kind of what I decide when I get up there. Okay, walking across the interstate. I believe I-77. I'm looking for some official confirmation on that, but I'm pretty sure that's what it says on gut hooks. Yeah, as you can see, got a truck, more trucks. If I was Hawkman's, I would be trying to get them to honk at me, but somebody did honk at me on the bridge one day, way back when. I don't know if y'all remember when Stumble said her funny little saying about like and subscribe, it really helps the channel. Somebody honked at me like right after that. That's a couple hundred miles ago though. So. I've kept in touch with Stumbles. They're doing good. They're ahead of me, but yeah, I think they're still doing good. We still text every few days. Pretty much everybody I've got to know out here, I text pretty regularly with. So. Sparky, Radioactive, M, Hot Moose, Big Breakfast, Garden Gnome. I hadn't talked to them in a while, but I actually texted them a couple of days ago to see where they were at. They're a little bit ahead of me, but not much. I may actually see them again pretty soon. So. All right, still not sure where the trail goes. I think it's there. I think it's on down here. We'll see. See, I was a little nervous that I was going the wrong way. I was a bit nervous I was going the wrong way, which I knew I was going the right way, but I was concerned. There was like a trail right next to the highway that went up for those nice views I showed y'all, but there was also blazes on the street sign, so I wasn't sure if the trail, if I was actually supposed to road walk that like 200 or 300 yards. So, you know, I'm really trying to keep my continuous footpath. So, which obviously I'm doing that no matter where I go, but I'm trying to hike the actual Appalachian Trail. But thankfully, this nice gentleman behind me confirmed I did go the right way. So that made me feel better, because I was honestly going to go back while I was still close and just rewalk both sides. That way I would know. So anyway, we'll see. All right, stopped here at this water source to get a bunch of water. I'm only a couple miles from the shelter, but I don't think there's easy to get water there. So I got enough to do me tonight. I'll probably have to get some in the morning before I leave, because it's like several miles without water tomorrow. So did get an update on my fellow Georgian that lost his wallet. I think he did find it, but he did have to hike back like 6 miles to get it. So I mean, it sucks to have to hike that far back for your wallet, though. I guess it's worth it. I guess it's worth it. I don't know. Nothing seems like it's worth hiking that far back. So anyway, glad he found it. So anyway, like I said, had a good meal. Hiking towards the shelter, got some water. Don't think it's too hard of a hike, really, anything today or tomorrow. So anyway, it's gonna be a fun few days. This will be my last night in the woods. Now I'll stay in the hostels the next 3 nights, and then be really in the woods for a while. Then I'm gonna have to really stock up good on supplies, because I think I'm gonna be out probably 5 or 6 days after that, I believe. So we'll see. Sometimes I miss stuff. I'll double check everything and look real close at the schedule before I leave. So anyway, nice little water source here. Hey guys, I made it to the shelter. Been just hanging around for a while, with talking to everybody. Really cool people here. There's like met a new lady named KG who is hiking. She's from Pennsylvania. She's hiking with another nice gentleman. Just several people here, all very cool. So a couple of them I'm gonna be probably seeing for the next couple of days. One of them 4-pack. He's really cool. Yeah, it's just everybody's cool. So we've all been sitting around eating and doing our thing. Now I'm going, it's kind of a hike to get some water for tomorrow. So, but pretty nice. There's a couple of section hikers here, and they knew there wasn't going to be water for like 10 miles tomorrow. So they've actually left 10 gallons of water at one of the road crossings, which is going to help all of us out. They kind of did it for all of us. So that's super sweet. Like, only in the hiking world do people just help you, even if they don't know you, or even if they don't even know who's going to be hiking or whatever, just kind of helping everybody. So that's pretty awesome. So anyway, hiking down to get some water. Just going to wrap up this episode here. Really nice day. Had some food. Had a good hike. And then, like I said, we're hiking into the hostel tomorrow. Supposed to be a really good hostel. Weary Feet. And I think they cook all vegetarian meals, but they feed everybody like a really good dinner. Radioactive. I think I already told y'all, he said it was really, really good. So that's where we'll be tomorrow night. It is a 16-mile hike, so we'll have to probably get a good early start and make sure that we get there in time for dinner. So anyway, I appreciate y'all watching along. I'm going to get some water, and I'll get back with y'all in the next one. I appreciate it.